محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد. Today we'll talk about two different ayat. The first ayah is the ayah that the ulama said it's the ayah that it's arja ayah fi kitabillah. The best ayah that everyone has high hopes in it. The ayah is إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء. This is arja ayah في Quran, which means that everyone should be happy. If you are believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only, all the sins will be removed. This is arja ayah. This is the best ayah. Because with that, definitely, we have to believe that Allah is the only one. By itself, it looks simple, but it's very complicated, very hard. Because if you believe that Allah is the one, you shouldn't associate anyone with Him. You shouldn't be believing in anyone else than Him. This is how important this ayah is. This is why it's arja ayah. But the other ayah, on the other side, the best ayah that gets scared. I have so many, I picked only one. I heard many, I'll pick only one. Which is in Surah Al-Kahf. The ayah states like this. قُلْ هَلْ نُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ أَعْمَالًا. Do you want to tell you who is the worst people in their deeds? قُلْ هَلْ نُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ الَّذِينَ ضَلَّ سَعْيُهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا. Who believes they're in the right track but they're in the wrong track? Why it's scary? Because it can apply to any of us. Any of us can apply to any of us. Every one of us, this ayah can apply to him. Even coming to prayer can apply on you. Why are you coming to prayer? That's why when we talk, we need to discuss. Even the Shaykh reading the Quran. Is he reading the Quran to show he's a good Shaykh? Or reading the Quran because he loves the Quran and we want to live with it and make us believe in it? Two different approaches. Very scary. That's why I believe it's one of the scariest ayah. Because everything you do in life is questionable. Talking to someone is questionable. Treating someone is questionable. Then really it's up to you to decide what is the good deed and what's the bad deed. How can we make it good or bad? That's why Allah make this with you. Give you the key. قُلْ هَلْ نُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ. Do you want to tell you who's the worst? That they believe that they're going in the right track and they're not. Then how can we be on the right track? Question your act. Like Sayyidina Umar said. Sayyidina Umar said, حَاسِبُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ قَبْلَ أَن تُحَاسَبُوا وَزِنُوا أَعْمَالَكُمْ قَبْلَ أَن تُوزَنَ عَلَيْكُمْ. Always question your act. Question yourself. Is the good deed or not? And not only that, and weigh your deeds. Is this in the sake of Allah? And I always tell the people, the students, when you do the act, which angel will be writing? By the way, every act, one angel will be writing. Even drinking water. One of the angels, the right or the left, it's up to you to choose. With the niyyah and the act itself. Because even drinking water, some of the drinking water is mubah. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I know it's okay. But imagine you drink water and you just showing off, I'm drinking water. Can you see? This is turn to the left angel and he's writing. Don't do that. And always question every act you do in life. And believe that one day, who will question you? Allah Himself subhanahu wa ta'ala. With every second. I even tell my kids, every second of your life, you will be asked. Imagine you're standing on a hot pan, you know, when you cook eggs, and you're standing on it. And every question, what did you do in this second? What did you do in this second? What did you do in this second? That's why always the ulama tells you, always ask Allah forgiveness and ask Allah that you repent to Allah. Always make tawbah. Even the Prophet ﷺ, in each majlis, he just say astaghfirullah 70 times. 70, when you hear 70 in Islam, means a lot. Not only 70, it doesn't count, it's more. Why? Even the Prophet himself, because he wants to teach us how to always do istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to question every act you do. Don't show off. Always make sure that your deed counts. Any deed you do, count. Coming to prayer counts. Doing good counts. Ramadan is coming soon. Adjust your niyyah, adjust your intentions. I'll finish with a story one of the Sahaba, one day he was going with his friend outside, and his friend said, "Brother, there is a sick person. We need to go to him." And he said, "Give me a second." He went, turned, and let's go. "What did you do?" The Sahabi asked, the companion of the Sahabi asked, "What did you do?" He said, "I had the intention before I leave to walk with you and enjoy my time with you. Now I need to switch my niyyah, to add to it that I'm going to see my brother who is sick." Imagine the intention is that you have to work on it. May Allah make us from the people who believe and people who walk in the right track, and make us from the people who are accepted in the sake of Allah. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر لكم وجزاكم الله خيرا.